There has been a huge setback to Donald J. Trump. His entire plan on tariffs has been torn apart.
Although I firmly disagree with the court's holding today, the decision might not substantially constrain a president's ability to order tariffs going forward. That's because numerous other federal statutes, which is so true, authorize the president to impose tariffs and might justify most, if not all, of the tariffs issued in this case. Even more tariffs, actually.
He's lost everything that he was building for. He's put the Americans in a spot because the US Supreme Court has ruled against his entire tariff plan.
The Supreme Court's ruling on tariffs is deeply disappointing, and I'm ashamed of certain members of the court, absolutely ashamed, for not having the courage to do what's right for our country. I'd like to thank and congratulate Justices Thomas, Alito, and Kavanaugh for their strength and wisdom and love of our country, which is right now very proud of those justices. When you read the dissenting opinions, there's no way that anyone can argue against them. There's no way. Foreign countries that have been ripping us off for years are ecstatic. They're so happy. And they're dancing in the streets, but they won't be dancing for long, that I can assure you.
Which means besides reciprocal tariffs, all tariffs will go. Trump's attempts to punish countries unilaterally on the basis of his whim and fancy, using tariffs as a pure political diplomatic pressure instrument, will have to be re-evaluated. Now, he and his close group are saying that we will, and they have said this, that if the US Supreme Court rules against the tariffs, we'll use some other means to bring them back. But the fact is, there will be a period of uncertainty, and for America, it's going to be a huge loss of face. The politics of America, the geopolitics of America, the lecturing in Europe, in Davos, has been entirely based upon the punitive measure of tariffs. And this has been his game since about a year now, almost, since at least about March, April last year. And the global headline number one has been American tariffs. Ladies and gentlemen, now that this decision has been taken by the US Chief Justice himself, and it is not a divided verdict, it is 6-3. It's not a liberal versus conservative verdict. It is a right versus wrong verdict. And Trump's invoking emergency rules to declare a national emergency if a tariff is not applied is a schema, a method that is now being questioned by the court, which means that what the Supreme Court has said, you use the right clause to do the wrong thing, and hence you misuse the clause. Essentially, this has huge implications on the global economy. You can expect in the capital markets, markets across the world. The entire world of trade globally is on standby tonight because the whole trade war of Donald Trump has been basis tariffs. You take tariffs away from Trump's governance and you're left with absolutely nothing. It is in these circumstances that this decision of the Supreme Court has huge, major consequences.